What's up, everybody? I hope that you're all having a blessed and beautiful day. Welcome to today's live stream where we're talking about some very interesting stuff. Guys, I am so tired of hearing YouTubers and people in the investing world and people who are giving advice but saying they're not giving advice about saying buy the dip. They keep saying buy the dip. Buy the dip, buy the dip. Every time the markets go down, buy the dip. Every time a deal goes down, buy the dip. And there's a lot of truth to that statement, but there's also a lot of danger to that statement that you are going to have to be careful for and look after. And when I'm done with this video, you're going to know exactly where I am coming from. Everybody who's joining right now, I hope your Saturday is going great. We're going to wait a couple of seconds for people to join us on this live stream. We already got a handful of you guys. Just when I went live, already 50 people have joined. That is amazing. Thank you, everybody, for your support, for your love. And don't forget, join the channel, become a member, and join our Discord. I have this pinned over here in the comments, so it's easy for you to get access. Save your cash for the crash. A statement I've said on the last 3, 4, 5 videos that I've made. In the housing market, we are at all-time highs. In the stock market, we are at all-time highs and still breaking all-time highs. In any market that we have seen, we are in all-time highs. The crypto market, we broke all-time highs. Bitcoin hit almost 63, 64, 65,000. Now it's dipping. And that's the statement that people are sharing is buy the dip. Now, when Bitcoin hit at 8:10 a.m., about $28,000, if you bought that dip, Bitcoin ended up shooting back up to about $42,000, $43,000. Litecoin dipped to $117, went back up to $205. This is all within the week from when it dipped till when it recovered. If you bought that dip, and you were lucky to time that dip, then you've made money. But here's the problem, guys, with buying the dip and continuously buying the dip. When you're buying something that's a falling knife, it goes down and then you bought the dip. And then it goes down again, you bought the dip. It goes down again, you bought the dip. But what happens when it just keeps going down and actually doesn't come back up? What happens when you keep on dollar cost averaging and you end up realizing that you've kept on buying the dip only to find out that there's a bigger dip than that dip? You guys following with me? This is what we're talking about in today's video. We're talking about being careful, saving your cash, why you should save your cash, and how so many people say that having cash is horrible. The inflation is coming. Move it into gold, move it into silver, move it into cryptos, move it into stocks, move it into real estate. But the truth is this, not having any cash and keeping on investing it. You keep on investing it into these assets that you call assets. Not realizing that you're buying it at the peak. Not realizing that there's no way a market can keep on going up without having to come down. We're not saying it has to crash and the world has to explode. We're just saying that it has to come down. Whether it crashes massively, retraces a little bit, a simple correction, it doesn't matter. It has to come down. And my fear for millions of people out there is that they are investing, not realizing that the moment they invest, it could be the moment the markets are going down, and it could be the moment where it takes years for the markets to come back up. Kevin O'Leary, so many of you guys have to know him. He shared a story, and I absolutely fell in love with it. Now, the numbers and the way I share it and stuff like that might be a little off here and there because I heard it a while back, but the moral of it is there. He invested $400,000, his life savings at that time, all of his money into a stock. And I think it was multiple stocks. It might have been a different way of investing. I don't know how he did it. I don't know exactly the details and the truth of it because it was a while back, but he invested this $400,000. And in that moment, it was essentially buying the dip or getting a good deal. In order for him to get back his $400,000, because when he invested it, the market started to go down. He had to wait 4 entire years. Imagine. 4 years he had to wait. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen to you. But what I am saying is, at that moment, it made sense to him to invest it. And yes, like you guys say, if you bought Bitcoin at 30,000, it's eventually going to come back up to 30,000, even if it went down to 10,000. If you bought Starbucks stock for $112 and it went down to $50, eventually when the markets recover, it'll come back up to the $112. And let's say that statement is true, which isn't always true, but let's say it is. The problem that you're going to have is you're going to be stuck with an asset or an investment that you are forced to now wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years hoping that it comes back up so you don't take that loss. That $400,000 that Kevin O'Leary invested, he had to wait 4 years to recover. 4 years at an average of, let's say, 8% a year return. He's losing every single year from $400,000. He's losing 8, 12, 16, 24. He's losing how much money? About $24,000 a year, if I did my math right. $24,000 a year, let's do this, times 4. He lost $96,000 of potential upside from that $400,000 that he invested because he was forced to hold that investment so he doesn't take a loss. What I'm sharing with you is everyone is talking about buy the dip, invest right now. This is a deal. Buy the discount, Black Friday sale. This is a great opportunity. Invest right now. It's not everything is a dip. Not everything is an opportunity. Not everything that you see that was once up will come back up even if it went down. In today's day and age, I look at it as the modern day of gambling is not the casinos anymore. It's the stock markets, the crypto markets. I am not kidding you. I am seeing people who have zero experience taking $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 of their savings and opening the app Robinhood, seeing that they can transfer their money within days and get an instant deposit of $1,000 or $5,000 like that, instantly. And they start trading and investing and end up losing their money. They're just gambling it. They're seeing that these people are making millions and they want to join in, only to realize that it's just not how it's played. Guys, we're in a modern day where back in the day, they used to gamble in casinos in Las Vegas, and it still happens. But the easiest way to gamble now, if you don't know what you're doing, is in the stock markets and the crypto markets. And I don't want you to be that. I know a business owner who is strictly business. That's all he focuses on every single day, 7 days a week, building his business, building his empire. He ended up saying that he's seeing a ton of people investing in the stock market, the crypto market, and there's so much easy money to be made from what he says. He then takes $20,000 of his money. He goes and he invests it into a couple different stocks, a couple different coins in the crypto market. And after a week or two, he made some money, then it dipped, then he made some money, and then it dipped. And when you make money and you don't actually take the gain out, it's not really like you made money. So he wasn't taking the gain out, but it was going up and down and up and down. And he calls me, says, I have never been so distracted. I have never hated my days. I have never enjoyed my days after I started investing in the stock and crypto markets. He's saying that he can't stop refreshing. He can't stop looking at it. He can't stop getting depressed when the markets are red and it's a bloodbath out there. He invested why? Not because he saw the stock and it made sense and he's going to invest long term. Not because he believed in the crypto that he was investing in. He invested because he wanted a quick in and out. He wanted some quick money. And when that quick money comes, you make $1,000, $2,000 and you don't pull it up because you believe it's going to the moon and then you lose it, your day is ruined. You start to get depressed. The next morning you're refreshing 8:30 a.m. CST, Central Standard Time, our time, because you're trying to see the stock market and where it's at. Crypto market doesn't sleep, so you're seeing where it's at every single day. And this person who's a businessman jumping into the stock market to make some quick bucks hates his days because it is legit gambling. And that's what 99% of today's traders are doing. 15, 16, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds are gambling. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying majority are. Majority are gambling their money in the stocks, in the cryptos, in any type of investment that they feel can be quickly made money in, not realizing that's not how the game is played. Not realizing that not every time there's a meme stock that's out and every time the prices go down in the stocks, it's an opportunity to buy. You have to be careful. You just have to. Now I'm looking at what you guys are saying over here. We got Anna saying buy the dip, don't forget to buy chips too. We got Kevin saying save your cash less than 60 days ago. Kevin says save your crash. I'm not understanding. Kevin is saying save your crash. I'm assuming he's saying save your cash. And then he said 60 days ago that I said to buy a home, which is true 100%. But if you watch the video where I say buy a home, it's telling you that if you buy a home, make sure that you're financially capable to buy the home with 12 months of reserves, with able to sustain yourself if you lost your job. So make sure that if you read the titles, you actually watch the videos so you see exactly what I'm talking about. Everything I share with you guys, I do. I save my cash. I also bought a house in the pandemic, and I also invest. I do it all. So when I tell you don't do something, it's because I don't do it. When I tell you do something, it's because I do it. So make sure that you guys dig deep into the stuff before you say that. The next dip will last for years. JC is saying the next dip will last for years. And guys, that is my concern. Is the dip that you call an opportunity, what if that's the true dip of it not recovering? Opportunity takes risk, so you're going to have to take the risk. But what if that risk freezes your cash for years and years? That's what we don't want to have, and that's what we want to make sure that we protect ourselves from. Now, guys, we are also in a housing bubble. I am seeing this every single day where clients are placing offers, where people are trying to win bids, where it is absolutely ridiculous out there. To buy a house right now in almost every single market, it is almost impossible. You have hedge funds picking up houses, corporations picking up houses, the wealthier picking up houses, and they know the mom and pop investors can't survive when the tenants aren't paying their rent. They know the mom and pops can't survive whenever the mortgage has to be due and there's no income being made because they lost their job, they shut down their business, and now they can't pay their home. The hedge funds, the big corporations, the top tier wealthy of the wealthy know that, and they're there to pick up those deals. That's what's happening right now, is they're swallowing up the markets and they're making so much happen. Anna says Donkey Coin to the moon. I made a joke and I said everybody's buying Dogecoin and Litecoin and Bitcoin and Donkey Coin. And then some people started asking me, where do you buy Donkey Coin from? It's not an actual coin. I was just joking around, but I guess it's sticking with you all. That's hilarious. Okay, so now we got this. We have a comment that I'm going to call out. It says, Kevin San Mateo says, this is going to age so badly. I'm curious for you to tell me what's going to age badly and what is it that you're referencing to. Every time someone calls me out in the comments, I'm going to call you back out and we're going to debate. This is why I go live. I don't go live to just talk. I go live to talk to you guys. I want to hear what you have to say. Tell me why you think it's going to age bad. Let's see how we can figure out why exactly you're saying that. Guys, listen to this. House prices are exploding. We got expenses and we had the inflation numbers coming out where goods and services and things started to raise in value. Cars exploded, I think 10% more than the average sale. 10% more on a car that used to be $10,000, up 10% now is $11,000. That's ridiculous. That's what we're calling transitory inflation. This is what the feds are saying. This is what the speaking of the money is being said, is transitory inflation. This is just a transition because supply chain is held back. And some people don't believe that's a transition. They believe that that's official. Now, guys, McDonald's is saying that they want to raise minimum wage to $15 an hour. McDonald's. Now, if that goes to $15 an hour, you better believe that your Big Mac isn't going to stay $8 for whatever the combo is right now, $8. We got Amazon, they're raising their minimum wage. And actually, they've already raised it and Target raised it. I believe it's at $15 starting. You got Walmart paying their employees starting $11. An average employee pay is $13 to $19. Imagine, that's their average pay, Walmart. Depending on location and depending on the store, they're paying $13 to $19 an hour. They also, for every 2 weeks that you stay with them, they're going to give you a $150 bonus just for staying with them. Literally free money, right? They're smart. The big giants are smart because they know if they raise minimum wage, if they grab all the employees, they make the mom and pop stores not able to have employees or compete with the minimum wage, they're going to have to shut. Therefore, the bigger dogs make more money. Have you guys thought of it like that? These companies and corporations are raising minimum wage, and that's going to raise the lifestyles that we have to live. Thank you so much, Mikhail, for the $4.90 saying keep it up. You are amazing. Much love. That is so nice of you, so generous of you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. $4.99. To me, that's like $1 million right there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so with these minimum wages being raised, like I shared with you guys, this is going to raise your eggs. This is going to raise your car prices. This is going to raise your food costs. This is going to raise your gas costs. This is literally going to make from the $7.25 minimum wage to $15 minimum wage. This is going to basically make everything that we're doing right now double. And keep in mind that the president, Joe Biden, he wanted to raise minimum wage, and I believe that it didn't go through, at least yet. Companies are realizing it's no choice. We have to raise the minimum wage ourselves because no one's trying to work right now. Realizing that they have to just do it. Now, when we're talking about prices and all-time highs, minimum wage being raised by big corporations, we're in a concern of inflation for printing over $5 trillion. And I'm over here telling you to save your cash. Doesn't that sound kind of dumb? Why would you want to save your cash when inflation could be around the corner and Warren Buffett already gave the signals and the warnings that inflation is actually already here? We are already seeing prices of things going up so high right now today. We're having the Fed saying it's transitory. It's going to go away soon once the supply chain catches up. But at least for right now, we are experiencing inflation. Why am I telling you to save your cash? Let me explain to you why. All right. Before I jump into explaining to you why, I want to see what you guys are saying over here. Caitlin is saying $15 will kill the remaining small businesses 1,000,000%. Already the small businesses can barely hire. Paying $15 an hour to employees, they're going to have to raise food costs. They're going to have to raise everything in their business to be able to survive. And they're going to have to raise the cost of goods. But Walmart, they're so big, they don't even have to raise the cost of goods. And they'll wipe out the small businesses. So 100% you're right. Okay, so why am I telling you to save your cash? In the market that we're in right now, there's just too much uncertainty. When there's too much uncertainty, a single CNBC post, a single Fox News report, a single CNN video, a single anything, Bloomberg and Wall Street Journal, those posts, any one of them, a single one of them, if it's negative about the markets, about inflation, about housing, about anything, any one of those, the market will start to tank. And if the market starts to tank, what's going to happen? Everyone's going to start to panic and fear, and they're going to start selling off. They're going to start crying. They're going to start panicking from a single post, from a single article. In a market that we're in that is that uncertain, that is that less confident, that has no confidence in the government or what's going to happen, that's why you need to save your cash. Now, before I continue, again, we're getting Mikhail, who gave $9.99, $10, saying just supporting a fellow brother, giving great info. That is so nice of you. Seriously, that is so nice of you. I really appreciate that support. Guys, he's supporting the channel, supporting the value that I'm giving to all of you guys. He's showing me he's appreciating that. I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you so much, Mikhail Ahmed. You are amazing. All right, we're going to continue with this. So saving your money with a market that is very uncertain is very important, guys. Right now, I'm not saying if there's an opportunity in front of you to make money, or there's an opportunity to buy an asset like real estate, don't buy it. Still purchase it, but make sure you still have cash. Make sure you're not just tossing your money because you want to get rid of it because you believe it's losing value. Don't do that. I know so many people just trying to get rid of their cash because they're like, it's losing value and I shouldn't have it anymore. It's not good. That's not true. When a market crashes, when a market's uncertain, cash is king. Cash is going to save you. Cash is going to have a roof over your head. Cash is going to help you float. Cash is going to get you the opportunities. Right now, I'm telling you, save your cash. But just like Kevin said earlier, I went and I spent money and I bought a house. I have several commercial properties under contract right now that I'm trying to acquire and purchase. But why if I'm telling you to save your cash? Because I understand when a deal presents itself, still move forward and purchase it. You can't keep waiting for a crash because we don't even know it's going to happen. But I also know that asset that I'm going to buy, I better make sure I have hefty reserves for that asset, for my family, and then for opportunity if the market does go down. Are you guys kind of following what I'm sharing with you and what I'm telling you? If you are, give this video a like. Please, if you guys are following what I'm telling you, give this video a like. If you're getting any value, click that like button. It's for free. We got over 330 people live with us, 29 likes. I know that we can get those likes to at least 100. Please click that like button. Let's see you guys click it, and let's see it going up if you're getting any value. Wow, we got Antonio Stark in the house. Antonio Stark, huge shout out to you. Thank you so much for the $10. That is the highest donation that we got. $10. We got $9.99 from Mikhail, but he upped you up by 1 cent. This is a bidding war. Thank you so much, Antonio. And the cool thing is he has a statement in there that I'm going to answer right now. Antonio Stark says, home buyers, investors, hedge funds, which is hedges, etc., who bought single-family homes this year and overpaid, are crossing their fingers there won't be any downturn. Not even 5%. Very interesting. So, Antonio, what you're saying is those who purchase houses are hoping there's not even a downturn, not even 5%. In fact, those who purchased houses in today's market actually are buying it from fear of missing out, thinking and assuming and wondering, will prices keep on shooting up? You get what I'm saying? They're scared that prices keep on going up, and that's why they quickly jumped to buy a house, because they're scared that that's going to happen. Oh my God. This is a hilarious bidding war. We have Antonio gave $10. We got Mikhail gave $9.99. So I just told him that he got bidded up by Antonio. So he comes back and says, no, it's not, and puts $24.99. That is a huge number. $25 basically. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Plus, he gave $10. Plus, he gave $5 earlier. He's almost at $50 as a single person. Mikhail, you are amazing. Thank you so much for that. Guys, if you are following with me and you are liking these live streams, you're loving them, every Saturday I come at you, please show some appreciation by just hitting that like button. And if you want to go over that, Mikhail's donating, Antonio's donating. It's so nice of you guys. It's what motivates us to keep going, to invest in the channel, to bring new production for you all. So we really appreciate that. And by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can become a channel member. The link right here, I pinned it on the top. Becoming a channel member, there's 3 tiers. There is the first class, there's the elites, and then there's the masterminds. That's not in order. But you can become a member, and then I can every single week give you exclusive content, and every single month we go live privately together, whoever's on that. Ramus is saying, who's going to bid $100? Ramus, it's got to be you, man. It's got to be you. Put in that 100. That's hilarious. Okay, so saving your cash, guys. This is why I preach it, because opportunity will come, whether the market crashes crazy or it doesn't. You want to have that good cushion of money, and you want to be careful. Too many people are gambling their money right now, throwing their money in investments, throwing it in stocks, throwing it in assets that don't even cash flow, thinking that that's the right move to make. And in my opinion, my humble opinion, it's not. I'm not a wizard, and I'm not somebody who's telling you how to run your money, but I'm just somebody who's advising myself based off of what I do, and I'm just giving you opinions and my thoughts, but no actual advice. You guys want actual advice, you got to go to your CPA, your lawyers, your accountants, whoever it is. I'm just over here talking and entertaining you all. Hope you guys know that. That's a disclosure and disclaimer, by the way. All right, we got people over here saying, just join the stream. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Oh, you missed it out. We're making money. We got $25 from Mikhail. We got Antonio gave us $10. We're making money out here on this stream. That's what's going on. Mikhail says, that's it for me. I got to save my cash. He's going based off of the title. That's funny. Can you advise about real estate? Yeah, of course. I do real estate every day. What do you want me to advise you on in real estate? Ask me and I will answer you. Before you go, should I look for houses on Zillow or should I stay away from Zillow? Zillow has houses for sale. The prices are not accurate. Zestimates are not accurate. Too many people go based off of them and they're not true. If you're looking at houses to purchase, just get yourself a real estate agent. Let them send you houses. And yeah, you can look for houses on Zillow that are for sale. There's no problem with that. We got Insider Insight saying, since 2008, the way mortgage-backed securities are dumped on the market isn't like 2020. In 2020, you give it to Jerome Powell, he buys it for whatever. So what you're saying is true. We're not going to compare 2008 with 2020 and 2021. It's a whole different animal. But in 2008, the virus, the pandemic didn't happen. In 2008, we didn't get over $5 trillion printed with eviction moratoriums, foreclosure moratoriums, mortgage forbearances to the extent that happened in 2020 and 2021. In 2008 and 2020/2021, they're two different animals. What's happening right now is the interest rates are a huge factor to a market panic. A huge factor because if the interest rates are raised a lot sooner than Jerome Powell says, than the Fed say, and it gets raised in 2022, not 2023 or 2024, and it gets raised substantially and goes up faster than normal because inflation concerns and they don't want the dollar to lose too much value and they want to offset the markets, that's when panic is going to happen. So we're not going to compare 2008 with 2020 and 2021. We're just saying that they're different animals, but we take what is similar and what's not similar, we keep it away. So I do agree with you on that point. Jane says, are you going to buy some crypto? If so, at what point? 100% I'm going to buy crypto. And for those who are invested in crypto right now, don't get sad from what I'm going to tell you, but I'm waiting for Bitcoin to get into the $20,000 range. Low 20s is what I'm seeing it's going to hit. I'm waiting for Ethereum to get from $1,000 to $1,800. That's really what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Litecoin to get at about $80 to $110. These are plus or minus ranges. And that's when I plan to jump into Bitcoin pretty heavy, if I'm being honest with you, just being fully transparent with you guys. I'm waiting for those numbers. I believe that Bitcoin right now is on a downtrend and it goes down, bounces back up, people get excited, but it goes down again. I believe that right now there's a lot of big power and big institutions who want it to go lower so they can rebuy at a lower price. I believe a lot of fear is being put out there so the prices can go down. But I also believe in the value in Bitcoin and Ethereum specifically. Now, I actually believe in Ethereum more than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin, since it's the leader right now, you kind of want to still stay invested in it. And I believe in those two very strong, also in Cardano. And my thoughts are when Bitcoin, hopefully, I'm hoping for it, maybe you don't want it to hit there because you're invested at a high price, hits in its $20,000 range, that's when I'll pick some up. And then Ethereum hits in the $1,000 to the $1,800 range plus or minus, that's when I'll pick some up. And that's my targets and that's what I'm waiting on. I am not getting impatient. I am not panic buying right now, even though it is considered low to what it was at the all-time highs. For some reason, guys, I just feel it's going to go lower, and I'm waiting for that. Insider Insight says, crypto wiped me out this weekend. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. It's wiped out, to be honest, a lot of people. It's not easy, but it's just how the game is played. Eddie says, I decided to purchase a house because I got a 2.4 interest rate at a $500K loan. The rate is insane. It's so hard to say no to a rate like that, to be honest. Karina Gonzalez, what city in Texas do you sell homes? My husband and I are looking to move out of California. Karina, I sell homes all over Dallas, Fort Worth. So Dallas, Fort Worth, those are the main places. And you got Arlington, Mansfield, Grand Prairie, Frisco, Plano, McKinney, Prosper, Salina. All these places I sell in. So if you're trying to get anywhere in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas range, I would love to help you guys, and I would help you guys as fast as you need it. All right, guys, any last questions before I jump off? Any last questions before I jump off this live? Please, if you guys got any value, hit the like button. I'm seeing that the likes could be at least 100 before we get off this live stream. I would really appreciate it. If you're having fun with these lives, coming here on a Saturday, hustling, trying to get more educated and stuff, and you find value, click that like button. It's for free. It's on your phone. It's very close to your finger. It's on your computer. It's very close to the mouse. Just click that like and let's see the likes going up. I would really appreciate that. And by the way, don't forget that the eviction moratorium is supposedly supposed to end June 30, 2021. Now, is the government's going to extend it again? Is there going to be another eviction extension, moratorium extension? Who knows? But I already know that New York extended it to August 31st, 2021. So it's state by state is what's happening. But a lot of people are saying that when the eviction moratorium expires, they're concerned that there's going to be a lot of eviction happening. Keep in mind, if you are in the eviction moratorium, your debt is not forgiven. That means your rental payments are not forgiven. You still have to pay it as soon as the eviction moratorium ends, because then the landlord has the right to actually evict you. You guys follow? Wow, the likes shot up. Thank you guys so much for hitting those likes. Thank you all so much. The likes have shot up. We're almost at 100. We need 11 more likes to hit 100 likes before I end this live stream. Please, guys, get that to 100 likes. Let's see it. Boom, 100, 100. Let's see if you guys can make that happen. Cash is king at this point. In my opinion, cash in an uncertain market is king in all aspects. Don't save all your cash and just lose an opportunity in front of you. I'm not saying that. I am saying have a good cushion of cash. Period. Antonio Stark says, do you believe 2022 and 2023 there will be a price correction, maybe back to the same levels as December of 2020, 10% or 13%? Antonio, as soon as interest rates start to go up, there will be a correction. And keep in mind, like I say in my other videos, for every 1% the interest rates go up, 10% plus or minus house prices will go down. So that should answer the question for you. We hit 106 likes. Thank you all so much. We have broke the 100 like mark. You guys are amazing. Thank you for joining this live stream. Hit the like button so it can blow up, boom, and then it can get shared to more people who like content like this. And guys, please, if you haven't already, subscribe. I upload 3 times every single week. You do not want to miss out. And then here is a special surprise for you guys. Join the Discord channel. Every single day on the Discord channel, we talk real estate, money, and business. We have over 500 loyal members on there. So join the Discord channel. Come chat with us. Enjoy it. And thank you all so much for tuning in right now. You guys are awesome. I had so much fun with you all. I'll see you in the next video on Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then I'll see you next week on Saturday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time for another live. Guys, save your cash. Be smart. Invest safe. And don't gamble. We are in a risky market, and it's not time to lose out on your money. All right, guys. Thank you all so much, and I'm out.